They're thinking about branching out up there.
Really? You know, I'm not sure my government would look too favorably upon that.
See, that's the problem with you Canadians with this thing called free trade. I mean, you guys want access to our markets and still try to protect your own.
You know, I'm not so sure it's really a question of trade as much as it is a moral issue. I mean, the fact that you're involved in criminal activity. Selling drugs, for instance. Oddly, that's something we frown upon north of the 49th parallel.
There's always some excuse.
Did you see Jamal last night?
And what if I did?
When?
Around 10:30, maybe a little after.
After we encountered him. This could be helpful. How much time did you spend with him?
Not long. I mean, we had some business to go.
Did he happen to say where he was going after?
To the gym to get some stuff out of his brother's locker.
One of yours?
Yep.
He's good.
You pounding sand or you just dumb? The boy stinks.
Hey, he looks strong.
Strong don't mean nothing. Look around. They're all strong. You gotta have the head for it or you'll never be a fighter. Look at him. He's showing everything. He's opening up after every shot. Hell, I could beat him. Mason, step it up. Oh, cover up, cover up. He's hitting you with everything he's got. Go work the heavy bag. That can't hit you back.
It's quite a nasty cut you have there. It ain't that. Well, still, maybe a little antibiotic ointment will do the trick here.
I said it ain't nothing.
Where'd you get that, Freezer?
No, it's not important.
He's just embarrassed because that kid cut him.
No, I understand. Although, you know, judging from the granulation at the edge of the wound, it would appear to be an old injury.
Did you see Jamal Martin last night?
Not after the fight.
Somebody whacked him.
Jamal? Why?
Well, that's what we're trying to determine, sir. We think he may have come back here to collect his brother's things.
That's easy enough to find out. There's Duran's locker.
Looks like Jamil never got here.
Looks that way, doesn't it? What do you think, Diefenbaker? I thought exactly.
What are you doing?
Don't ask. Is that like a good or a bad?
It's like a soy sauce.
So Duran was in the alley. No, Duran was in the hospital. Jamel picked up Duran's clothes and took them to the alley. Somebody killed him. Then stole the clothes and put them back in the locker? That's D-U-M dumb.
Well, there is another possibility.
What's that?
Duran liked Chinese food.
Yeah, I like Chinese food. Let's go for some. Yeah, Vecchio.
They're after me. Triage. A person.
Stay put. We'll be right there.
Glad to see you. You really saved my butt.
Freezer, I can't.
You have no choice, Ray.
You are under arrest for the murder of Jamal Martin.
Say what?
You're under arrest for the murder of Jamal Martin.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be held against you in a court of law. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you.
Where were you between 10 and 4 last night?
I already told you. I was on the street moving.
You were hiding from the 22s, weren't you?
Yeah, hiding.
But only they found you, didn't they? Jamal Martin found you.
Come on, ease up on him. He's just a kid.
Talking to you, kid. I didn't see nobody.
Wow, they're really broiling him.
Grilling, Francesca. It's called grilling.
Grilling, broiling, pan frying. I think you know what I mean, Mr. Vocabulary. Hi, Frisch.
Francesca?
How can we help you if you lied to us? I'm not lying. I didn't do anything. No, you just beat a guy to death.
Hey, come on, they can't do that.
Where are you going?
In there.
No, you're not.
No, wait, man. I
You're
had
far too
nothing
personally
to do with it.
involved.
Personally involved because I don't want them to torture a kid?
They're not doing anything you
You put the
wouldn't.
guy in the hospital, didn't you? You did that. We know he was a bad guy, and he was after you. He's probably self-defense.
I'm sure he
didn't
didn't mean that, sir.
I'm sure he didn't.
I didn't do anything. I already told you. I was on the street moving.
Hi, Fraser.
Ah, Francesca, have you seen Ray?
Yeah, he said he was going someplace to think, whatever mythical place that might be. Is that all?
Yes, thank you, kindly.
Hi, Fraser.
I thought I'd find you here.
He's a good kid, Fraser. Great kid.
Nevertheless, Ray, it was your duty to arrest him.
It was my fault. I got him all hyped for the fight. I trained him.
Yes, but Ray, you couldn't possibly have foreseen what was going to happen inside that ring.
I should have left him alone. I should have just got him to stop.
I wish there was something I could do to make you feel better.
You want to make me feel better? Come on, Fraser, let's get ready to rumble.
Right you are.
What are you doing, Fraser?
I'm sparring.
No, you're not. I'm sparring. You're standing there like a Mountie.
Well, I am a Mountie.
I know that, Fraser, but you got to try to hit me.
Well, I'd really rather not.
You'd rather not. I don't care what you'd rather not do. You just do it.
Why would I want to hit a friend, Ray?
Look, it's traditional in this sport. Come on, you just try to hit me. Come on.
No, thank you.
Hit me.
No.
Hit me.
No.
Hit me.
No.
Hit me.
No.
Hit me.
Sorry, you all right?
I wasn't ready.
You see, you really probably would benefit more by doing this with a professional. I mean, there are certain drawbacks to being Canadian.
Might make a pretty fair fighter. You got the head for it.
Thank you very much.
Not you. The Mountie.
You know, it might cheer you up a whole lot more, Ray, if you sparred with Mr. Dixon.
I'm game for it if he is.
Okay?
No, there really was no cause for worry. But I must say, I do appreciate your concern. It's been very rare these days.
Don't worry. Mason won't hurt him much.
Is there any change in Duran's condition?
Nothing. I wasn't trying to psych out your friend, you know. Duran might be the best I ever trained. Could have gone all the way.
You don't think perhaps he was a little heavy?
What are you talking about? He's a heavyweight.
So he wasn't concerned then with keeping down his weight?
The opposite. The kid worked so hard, it was tough to keep the weight on him. He's a good, loyal kid, too. He would have stuck with me. Not like the others.
So, now you've sparred.
Yes, Fraser, I have sparred.
And you feel better?
Yeah, I feel better.
Mentally and spiritually, I presume, because your physical condition is truly appalling.
I'm good.
Don't want to talk about it. It's perfectly understandable. I mean, after all, the core of pugilism really is more of a mental and spiritual quest, isn't it? Sort of like mountaineering or marathon dancing or the Iditarod or...
Shut up.
As you wish. We need some help?
No.
I think it may be possible to clear Levant of Jamal's murder.
How?
Well, to a certain extent, it will depend on whether or not Jamal was actually taking the furosemide that we found in his effects.
That's the dire what's-it said you didn't get more to test for?
Exactly, so we should go to the lab now and pick up the results.
Yeah, but you didn't get him to test for it.
Well, nevertheless, I think we said enough to stimulate his curiosity.
Yeah, but those stiffs in the morgue got more curiosity than the morgue.
Oh, we'll soon find out.
$10.
Oh, I never wager.
Oh, you don't bet, you don't fight. What do Canadians do at night? Play charades?
At night? We sleep.
Oh, du mein Haus, Abendstern,
Mort.
Oh, I've been expecting you. He wasn't taking furosemide. What significance it has, I don't know. However, I also discovered there was no medical condition that would require diuretics.
Thank you kindly.
Buonanotte.
The furosemide belonged to his brother.
To Duran?
Yes. Now, we have reason to believe that Jamal emptied Duran's locker and had his things with him when he was killed.
The soy sauce.
And the bok choy.
Why would Duran want the diuretic?
Well, I had thought to lose weight. Apparently, he had the opposite problem. He couldn't keep weight on.
Steroids?
I think so. But fighters are tested for steroids, so he took the diuretic to flush his system, which would make the urine tests unreliable.
Duran was taking steroids.
Which can cause disorientation and even coma under certain circumstances.
So Jamel went to get his stuff, found the steroids. He was going to turn in the guy who gave them to Duran, so the guy whacked him, took the steroids and put the clothes back in the locker. So all we got to do is find the guy who gave Duran the steroids.
I think that's substantially it.
No. It can't be Devlin. He's what fighting's all about. He's the best. I mean,
He's a trainer who badly needed a champion, Ray.
Sounds very interesting, Detective, with one missing detail, and that is some proof.
Yeah, but if Duran was taking steroids...
Yeah, if that's a big word.
Well, Francesca's checking with the hospital now.
Was it a little late to be testing?
Well, undoubtedly, they drew blood when he was admitted. It may be possible to test that.
You know, a lot of people that think Franco Devlin is one heck of a guy, and I just might be one of them.
Yeah, me too, but...
That's all right. If he's dirty, you take him down. You just make sure you're right.
I just called the hospital.
Can they do the test?
No, but there's another way to find out. Ask Duran, he just woke up.
I don't know who killed Jamal, but it wasn't Franco Devlin.
You weren't taking steroids.
Would you want an innocent man to be convicted of your brother's murder?
Innocent guys go down all the time.
Look, you're 10 times the fighter that Levon Jefferson is or could be.
I must have had a bad night.
You don't care who killed your brother?
I don't care. He was my brother. He was my brother.
I know. Okay. And it couldn't have been Franco Devlin, could it? I mean, because that guy was like a lucky rabbit's foot to you.
He believed in me. He believed I could be the best.
But you had to put the weight on. It gave you the roids, and it almost killed you.
He believed I could be a champion.
Now you're gonna cover for him.
It wasn't Franco. Franco wouldn't kill anybody.
Did he give you the steroids?
Just for some bulk. Not enough to hurt me. I was gonna quit in a couple weeks.
Devlin, got some good news. Duran's awake.
Yeah, I heard. I'm going over to see him just as soon as I'm finished here.
You think he's gonna want to keep on fighting?
Well, I've seen guys come back for worse.
You know, after you've been pumping them full of steroids?
Nice job. Leaning on a kid when he's in the hospital.
Actually, he talked with us quite willingly.
Yeah, seeing that you put him there.
Your guy got in a lucky punch.
Man, I thought you were the best.
I am the best.
Why'd you do it?
What'd I do, huh? Give that kid a chance to win? You think that half the guys out here aren't on that stuff or whatever else they can get their hands on?
A corrupt system. No justification for personal corruption, Mr. Devlin.
We're talking about winning here.
I thought that fighting was about more than just winning.
Not when you make your living at it.
Come on, we can talk downtown.
I got nothing more to say.
Don't worry, I got a lot of questions.
No! You have to Franco! You have to Franco!
Ah, gentlemen.
These aren't gentlemen, Fraser.
Quick word, Ray. Yeah, they perhaps are not aware that we're police officers. I mean, they're probably unfamiliar with my uniform, and you haven't identified yourself.
Right. Chicago PD.
You guys are cops, man?
That's correct. My name's Constable Ben Fraser, Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Look, Fraser, don't bore
Another
him.
time, maybe.
Let me go, Mason. I know you're trying to help, but it's the wrong way.
Devlin, you're under arrest.
Sorry.
You too.
Hey, he was just trying to defend me.
Yeah, well, we like to call that resisting arrest. Fraser, throw these on Punchy.
Certainly.
Let me take him. Hey, it's all right, Mason. We'll get a lawyer and we'll be out in an hour.
On homicide, I don't think so.
Homicide? Let me take him. Hey, look, I gave a kid something to help him bulk up. That's it. I didn't kill anybody.
You forget about Jamal?
LeVon killed Jamal.
You did it because he found out about the steroids.
He did. He didn't kill nobody.
Yes, he did, Mason, and he's going to jail for it.
No, he wouldn't do that.
Oh, no? Not even to protect himself?
No.
No. But you might, mightn't you? You might kill someone in order to protect him.
Mason?
We reopened that cut over your eye yesterday. You didn't have that cut the night before at the fight.
He didn't?
No, he didn't, Ray. It was opened up sometime after the fight.
Fighting Jamal.
I think that's correct. I'm sure you didn't intend to kill him.
He found out about the steroids. He was gonna tell.
It's all over, Mason.
No!
Stay put. Oh, a little help here, Fraser?
You sure you want that? I mean, this is, after all, an intensely personal individual journey, isn't it?
Yeah, help.
Okay, think Zaire, 1974.
New Orleans, 78. That's it.
Chicago! Perfect.
Yeah, take him on.
I was sticking, I was moving, I was bobbing, I was weaving, boom, boom, boom. He comes on strong. Think Ali, 74, rope-a-dope. Into the ropes. Bang! I win. I win.
You know, Ray, he probably just doesn't appreciate the finer points of headbutting. Boxing.
Devlin was a hell of a trainer.
Well, maybe he can continue to be. You know, one mistake doesn't necessarily mean the end of a career. I mean, think about Richard Nixon. That's probably not a good example.
Speaking about mistakes, Fraser, we're friends, right?
Certainly.
Partners?
Absolutely.
So you look in the ring and you see this large goon trying to beat your partner and your friend to death with his bare hands. So what do you generally do?
Well, you help.
Right.
Oh, I see where you're headed with this. No, in this particular case, Ray, I knew this was just a continuation of your earlier match and that you had to go this alone as part of your mental and spiritual quest.
Next time?
Yes?
Help.
Understood. Well, Ray the Bomb, let's keep it real. 411 and sup.
What? Fraser, what are you doing?
Just getting down with my bad self. Houseboys.
Oh, man. Homeboys.
Homeboys. Homeboys.
It's Canadian-y. Little funny.
High winds, northern sky will carry you away. You know you have to leave here. You wish that you could stay. There's 4 directions on this map, but you're only going